Hey, this is Mrs. Warren, and these are the instructions for your assignment called Bracketology. To practice a little bit more what you know about the causes of the American Revolution, we want you to set them up in a tournament bracket. Now, if you're familiar with basketball, you know how one of these works. But the first thing you need to do is you're going to create a chart like this on your own paper. Okay, and you're going to have 8 causes from the Revolutionary War unit compete against each other for the ones that cause the most problems, or why that cause is more important than the other, or which one caused the most tension between Britain and the Americans. Now, this is how it will work. First of all, you have a list on the back of all the different events that you can use. Now, you won't choose all of them. You'll just choose 8. And you can put them in any order you want. As you can see here, the first one, I'm going to have the Stamp Act compete against the Boston Massacre. So I'm going to ask myself, which one do I think is the most important or more important than the other that led to the Declaration of Independence, that led to the War for Independence between Britain and America? And there is no right or wrong, so you choose which one ever you want. Now here's where the part comes in. Underneath your bracket, see, this is bracket 1, team 1 against team 2. You're going to explain using history and social studies words, facts from your notes, facts from your book, telling me why one is more important than the other. So here's my sample sentence. The Stamp Act angered the colonists by forcing them to pay taxes on all paper items. Okay, that gave me information about the Stamp Act. I know, or I have shown my teacher that I know what the Stamp Act is. The second sentence explained the Boston Massacre. The Boston Massacre was more outrageous to the colonists because the British soldiers fired on unarmed colonists. Fact. Boy, that sentence is perfect. You get full credit for that. Now you pick 2 more terms. Once again, from the back of your list, 2 that you think are high-profile causes that cause a lot of tension that help lead to the American Revolution. And then you go ahead and fill them in on your bracket and think to yourself, which one is the worst? You put the winning term or the winning term right here, and then under number 2, you're going to write 2 to 3 sentences explaining why one beat the other out. And once again, it's your opinion. What we are looking for as teachers is, did you explain, did you show us what you knew about those terms that you put in here? You must explain those terms. If you have to repeat yourself, then go ahead and repeat yourself. Now, if you get to this point and you're like, oh, I still don't understand, read your directions up here again. That's why they're there for you. Ask your teacher or watch this video again. It will be posted, and so that you can watch it as many times if you need to. When you're finished and you have all of your sentences explained and you get to the last winning term, go ahead and turn it into your teacher for credit. Get a great grade, and we'll be ready for the District Common 9 weeks test next week.